So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. And as you can see, we've already started here. Looking for options for movement. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zakaria did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now the finish! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Gerrard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
There they go, hunting again.
He's got away. Collar! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter.
It's Eto'o! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out to the left it goes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Collier, Gullit. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ajax disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Thuram cuts out the pass. Messi. Zakaria. Gullit. Busquets does well to get it back. Araujo. More and more pressure on the ball here. Zakaria. That's really well manoeuvred. But here's Beckham. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Beckham. Collier. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Beckham. Platini. Messi.
Beckham really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Cleared without hesitation.
Ajax really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Beckham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And here's Messi. Oh, super find. Well-timed, excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Thuram wins the duel this time. Zakaria. Platini. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Gnabry. Beckham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Climbs up big! Boom, header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And it's Eto'o. And here's Platini. They've got it again. He could be in here. Now it's Gullit. And he's searching through. Corner given.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Header! And the keeper's there to save. Beckham kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Messi, number 6, Platini.
So it's back to business.
On the field, number 5, Suarez, number 13, Ronaldinho.
Collier. Pull it. And it's Beckham. Eto'o. And here's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gerrard going full tilt down the left. Gnabry. Now it's Gnabry.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is expertly dealt with. And now the breakaway. Busquets. Luis Suarez. Oh, sweet feet. Good read, needed to be. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Surprise, surprise. What a crazy start to the second half. The star man finds his own net. Crazy.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, some
big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Ajax have the chance to go the other way.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Almost an hour gone. That's a nicely measured pass. Beckham.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out the...
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham standing over it. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And it's Gullit. Maldini gets a foot in here, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Gnabry. Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got space in the area. Gnabry. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
He rises! Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's good running with the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because...
Decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution for Ajax, number 19, Beckham. Coming on the field is number 7, Nedved.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's had it nicked away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
White.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Nedved. Now that's well seen too. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nicely spread. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Darwin. Forwards and with intent. Now that... Can he put it away? It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And when the manager... Big header!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
White. He's found a way through. And here's Kagawa. He's in space and looking for options. Take back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And the counter is on. And it's Nedved. No, that was never going to make it. White could move up a gear here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
We are into overtime. Busquets. Nedved. Oh, good read. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And it's Messi. And now the hit! It's a loose ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Araujo clears. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game. But I read...
Rummenigge! He's delivered all right!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Now Costa Curta. And here's Xabi Alonso. Rummenigge. Well read. And the danger is averted. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Look at the shapes to shoot! And he's there to belt it away. Now who's going to be first to this? Xabi Alonso. Rummenigge. Played back in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Vieira. Gnabry. He can run onto that.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Koller might just make this. Vieira. Costa Curta. He's had it taken off him. Zakaria. Beckham. Zakaria.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Belletti. And here's Gnabry. It's run loose here. And he's gone looking for safety. Zakaria. And it's Messi. Rummenigge, given the lift of his goal, gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Xabi Alonso. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's going to be another throw. Beckham. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's managed to get rid. Araujo tries to clear. That is a great ball. And he's there to get it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Hullet. And they win it back again. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckham. And here's Hullet. Belletti. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckham. Collier. Vietnam finding their passes. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zakaria. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Maldini. Zakaria. Collar. So much time and space here. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hullet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Costa Curta. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's Beckham. Looking for the runner. That's been cut out, well played. Xavi Alonso. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Belletti. And here's Hullet. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
BG Pathum United
Messi.
choosing to
Coming
make the
on
first
to replace
change.
him is
Well, he can certainly
number
make his side a lot more
13,
unpredictable,
Tchouaméni.
Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Koundé. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. And he's been shifted off it. And that has put paid to that. And here's Mbappe. Oh, Red, nice interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Thuram. And he goes cross-field. And Koundé. Some really good ball movement. Shot at goal! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Xavi Alonso. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Rummenigge! And more, and more, and more. And surely that settles it. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And with that, he gets big. Really well taken goal. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Back into the middle. Crunching tackle. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming on
benches.
the field is number 15, Darwin Núñez. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Darwin. Collier. Chouameni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. He can get that clear. Great ball and he's in here. Real chance! No mistake! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
There will be 5 minutes
Vietnam
added
give
time.
themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Spread out to the left. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Adams. Adams is there to clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's looking wide. He's in plenty of space here. That has been knocked clear. Rice has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Roberto Carlos. Very nicely done. Rice. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Threads one in.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos...
Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Griezmann. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the pace.
Oh, smashing header! Rice. Mbappe. So we're still where we started right now. That's Ruben Neves. Zakaria did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gnabry plays it in. Ederson catches it safely. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Ruben Neves. Haaland. He's looking to set free a runner. And here's Mbappe. Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's a sweet ball, that. Gnabry has it out wide and in space. Suter. No way through. Ruben Neves. That has been slung wide. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Koller. Now that's well seen too. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Gnabry. And here's Gullit. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koller. Gullit. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. And here's Haaland. Bellingham. Shapes to shoot. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. It's Bellingham. Driving forward. Gullit. Rice. Roberto Carlos. Rice. Oh, good read. And it's Ruben Neves. Alexander-Arnold. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's hoisted clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Vietnam head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Big chance! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have the first goal.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Big header! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Neves, the man with such great vision. Beckham, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
In with a header! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Metz grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
There's the shot! Goal! Metz! And the comeback is complete.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Oh, he's taken it. He's got tall. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Gnabry with the delivery.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
The attendance
Rice.
for this match was 71,898.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Played back in. Beckham. Pull it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Rice. Defending of the desperate variety.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And here's Griezmann. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he was quick to react. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. Rice. But that has not gone well.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Substitution on the field. Gullit. Number
So
11.
he's plotting something before
Yann
playing it in.
Beckham. Zakaria. Coming on the field.
So another
Number
set
9.
play.
Mbappe. Darwin Núñez.
Keep calm and
Number
carry on.
26.
That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 6. McAllister. Substitutions taking place.
Foot in. Alexander-Arnold. Roberto Carlos. Oh, nice touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Rice. Back into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, good ball! Now it's Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
Alexander-Arnold. Deep into stoppage time. And the finish! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that's it! Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca Nation. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Neymar. He's got full. It's fallen loose again. It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already. Shifted it to the flank. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pull it. Over to the left. Neymar. It's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. Drogba. Oh, sweet feet. Mateus. Quarter of an hour played. Collar. Now it's Hullet. He's through, now is he in? Beckham. He might be in, there's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham to take it as usual. Oh, smashing header! And it's Beckham. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. So, another set play.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the left flank. Well timed, excellent interception. Zakaria. Well read, nice interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mateus. Collier. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Gnabry. Oh, what a climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Mbappe. Neymar, and back it goes.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's intervened well there. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Hullet. Beckham. Neymar.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well cleared. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Now the finish! Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Gullit. Nice interception, well timed. Zakaria. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Gullit. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Gullit, and he's picked out the run. He's got away. Beckham. Vietnam still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Gullit. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And they can counter here. Almost an hour gone. And it's Neymar. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Gnabry.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And back to the goalkeeper. Neymar. Oh, this is a great position, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 15.
We have got changes
Número
here
8.
from both sides, in fact.
Número 11. Número 10. Entran número 2. Número 13. Número
And
3.
he's been shifted off it.
Número 80.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, good ball. He has found the way through. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, well played. Has a look and plays it forward. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Mbappe.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Kagawa. And here's Mbappe. Played back in. Great work on the overlap. Drogba.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good alertness. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And here's Mbappe. It's Drogba! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Boca Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And they win it back again. And here's Nunez. Nunez. And the shot! He has done it! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Vietnam give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
Darwin. And we're done. Vietnam perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Vietnam never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity, barely 16,000 or so. But there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Well, we're on the way. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Thuram. Pull it. To Beckham. Gets a good foot in there. Mateus, and the pass is intercepted, and it's Gullit. Collier, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And it's Gullit. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nicely aimed pass. Rudiger. Oh, easy pickings there. Vietnam are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. Davids. Gullit. Son Heung-min.
That's positional goals.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And he cuts out the supply. And they've been given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Belletti. He's gone for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Vinicius Junior. Gullit. And he's had it nicked away. He's had a shot! And he's taking no chances there. Foot in. Has a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And he's running through. "15 minutes till half-time. Thuram calmly anticipates. Santos upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vietnam have their second corner now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Santos are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus, Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that.
Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Zakaria. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
No, again there's no way through. And it's Beckham. And here's Canabry. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Vietnam head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Zakaria tries to clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Gullit. Gullit is on his own. Cleared without complication. Thuram. Good play on the left-hand side here. Zakaria. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He could be in here. Now it's Hullet. Beckham. Shot could be on. Can he finish? He's scored! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Santos can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and...
Shakes to shoot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 9.542 espectadores.
Now it's Hullet. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Beckham! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! And they are cruising away. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. Hullet. And they win it back again. Beckham. Mateus. Araujo.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Hullet. Hullet. That has not gone well.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 21, camisa 19. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 9.
That pass has been well intercepted. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's got the shot away! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he should have made it 4.
Vietnam certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Gnabry. And it's Nedved. Son Heung-min. Just eases him off the ball. Mateus. There's the hit! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Santos were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And the shot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
That's a little off target. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Quality ball. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Zakaria. Mateus. Eto'o. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Vieira. Darwin, Maldini, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira. Got a shot away! And he's lifted it over.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
4 added minutes on the board. Could move up a gear here. Oh, no joy this time. And the counter is on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. And it's Gullit. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Beckham. Gullit. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Gullit. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Beckham! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Knocks it out wide. Gnabry. No, that's too long. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, it looks a good ball through. There's the shot! He's delivered all right! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Gullit demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he was alert to it. Can he finish? He scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Lyon grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Beckham. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's En-Nesyri. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nicely aimed pass. Beckham. Oh, and he's through the middle.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And here's Gullit. It's a smartly directed ball. Son Heung-min. Strong running down that left flank. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Son Heung-min. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Gullit pinches it off him. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So what can they conjure from this one? So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. And straight into the wall. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Beckham. Koller. Gullit.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van der Ven goes on a run down the left wing. Chance to finish. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. And he's gone backward here. Real chance! Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Foyt with the clearance. Zakaria. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played. Foyt, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's a very decent ball now! Koller, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gullit. Koller! Koller! Oh, that, and the keeper's given it away. Araujo. Here's Zakaria.
3 minutes at a time.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Belletti. Son Heung-min. Looking for options for movement. And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. We're already back up and running after half-time. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Howson with a definite foul there. And here's Gnabry. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit. Belletti. A real chance if he can get through. And it's Son Heung-min. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. Lyon appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bellingham charges. He's having a go! Gnabry being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Zakaria.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Araujo. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitutions taking place.
Lyon can make their change now with a break in play.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
He gets big, and he hits the net. And that is his 50th goal for his current club. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Musiala. Araujo deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vietnam looking to pass their way through.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Substitution on the field. Gullit. Number 20, Serge Gnabry. Beckham.
It's a sharp
Coming on the
pass.
field, Darwin Núñez.
And it's Muller.
Number 27, number 26.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's intervened well there. Musiala, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Messi. That's going to go a long way.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. 2 minutes to be added on. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's gone looking for safety. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are
everybody,
all
and
set.
welcome to
The game
today's
should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Pirlo. Great defending, strong and determined. Beckham. Collar. Gullit.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Rummenigge is herring after that one.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Vieira. And it's Pirlo. Cafu. And it's played in here. Araujo clears it away. Gnabry.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Costa Curta. Rummenigge. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Cafu cuts it out. And here's Pirlo. And it's Gullit. Zakaria.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Gullit. Cafu. Now it's Gullit. Real chance here! Schneider! And he's there to belt it away. Beckham. Gullit. And it's Gullit. He's found a way through. That is good strength. Collar! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Schneider. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. Gullit.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Beckham. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Vietnam applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice control, and it's pulled back. Costa Curta. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit, and he's on his way! Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Collier. Gullit, who's set up one goal so far. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's intervened well there. Schneider. And it's Gullit. Now it's Pirlo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And there's green grass ahead of him. Gullit gets flagged offside. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Reflections on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Vietnam go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 8, Costa Curta. Coming on the field, number 15,
Here we go again then.
Platini.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Beckham. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Gullit. Chance for the header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gullit tries to clear.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Thuram. Gnabry looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Tries a shot! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Collar! Oh, it's come loose. And he gets rid in a hurry.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Lizarazu. Platini. And it's Pirlo. It's Gullit. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Beckham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. He's found a way past. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's run loose here. Cafu. And it's Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo gets his pass away. Nice interception, well timed. And that has been clubbed away. Platini. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice physical challenge. Beckham, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rummenigge. And it's Pirlo. He's got space in the area. Rummenigge! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. He is through here! Gnabry. Oh, sweet feet. The ball has bounced loose now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is it then, now or never. Rummenigge. Short changes him with that pass.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Pirlo. Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 15,
It's
Platini.
Vieira.
Coming on the field, number 4.
Vieira really
Figo.
struggling to influence the
Number
game.
11,
They're just trying to negate his
Koeman.
influence, and it looks
Number
like
22,
whatever it takes.
Iniesta. Substitution in progress.
Nunez. Lizarazu. 5 minutes left on the clock. Well, that has not gone well.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Figo. Played out towards the right wing. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Hullet. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Schmeichel is there to clear. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. 2 minutes to be added on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Desperate defending required here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. And already we're underway here. Oh, good-looking ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Neymar, Jordi Alba. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Beckham is on his own, hits one! Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Neymar. Cross goes in there. Has a goal! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bale has got himself a free kick. Maldini is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Neymar. Neymar's cross. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Still goalless at the moment. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Over to the other side. Belletti. Koller might just make this. Bayern Munich look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nesta. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Thuram gets good distance on it. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Gnabry. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Davids. Lahm. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Nicely weighted ball. Bale. Lahm. Oh, what a climb! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
That's a sharp pass. And it's Gullit. Neymar. Lahm.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0.
Look, it's a run defence.
Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, it's come loose.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into air.
He rises! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
It's a mighty effort! Hits it again, but still no joy.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Gnabry in acres of space out wide. Terrific header! Cleared without hesitation. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Vietnam leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Collier in towards the middle. Araujo with the clearance.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And he's onside.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar. Bayern Munich finding their passes. Beckham. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Schneider. Vietnam are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Lahm. Schneider. Oh, well played, well played. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's going to be disappointed with that. That pass has been well intercepted. Jordi Alba. Lahm. Jordi Alba looking to get on the end of this. And he's there to belt it away. He's looking to set free a runner. Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Hullet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Great hit! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A case now of complete control. Cleared away. Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. Jordi Alba. He can get that clear. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Gnabry. Now it's Hullet. Koller. Great chance! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Vietnam certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Backward it goes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he goes cross-field. And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Pirlo. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Gnabry.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Messi. Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. A lot of space ahead of him. Messi, and now the hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great ball, and he's in here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
Okay, interesting. Vinicius Junior! Goal, Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Vinicius, decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's tried one! And he's quick to get it clear again. Passes short and sharp. Eto'o. Chance! Cleared away. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Gullit. Oh, important interception. And it's Gullit. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Collier. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Messi. Maldini. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham! Bellingham! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Brazil really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gnabry has got himself a free kick. Gnabry, he rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And he's had it nicked away. Gullit has given away a free kick. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Bellingham.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gnabry is in a really good position out wide. Picked out brilliantly. Has a goal! And again! No mistake! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And there's the end of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Here we go again then.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. There's no flag! He's... Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Zakaria. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Belletti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out for a throw. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vietnam have a free kick.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Just about up to the hour now.
70.987 espectadores.
We get a throw in.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, easy pickings there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bellingham. Zanetti. Oh, he's played it in low. Bellingham! Oh, taken with style. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Now there's a fine ball. Big header! It's in! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Belletti. Gnabry.
Vietnam really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh no, what has happened here? And that's a great hit! Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Vinicius Junior. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Eto'o. Bellingham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Just 5 minutes left. And it's Eto'o. He can run onto that.
Brazil can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Foyt calmly anticipates, gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the pass is intercepted. The final seconds now. Looking for the runner. And that is that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.